Hi, my name is Taylor Nichols. I'm a senior at UW-Madison. A couple things about me is I enjoy being outdoors and doing outdoor things such as scuba diving or skiing. What I'm going to talk to you about today is firearm safety. Firearm safety is really important because as we live in Wisconsin, many people that we know or live with own a firearm or keep one in their home. I'm going to talk to you today about the 5 basic rules to firearm safety, the proper handling of a firearm, and then proper technique on shooting one as well. Now keep in mind that whenever you shoot a firearm or handle one, you want to be around somebody that has had proper experience shooting one as well. The first thing we're going to go over is the 5 basic rules to firearm safety. The way I remember them is treat, never, keep, and no. Treat every firearm as if it were loaded. Never point your firearm at anything that you do intend to shoot at. Keep your fingers straight and off the trigger until you intend to fire. Keep your weapon unsafe until you intend to fire. And know what your target is and what lies beyond it. The second thing we're going to go over today is how to properly handle your weapon. The first weapon we're going to go over is a Glock 19 Gen 4. It's a striker fire and it shoots a 9mm round. The first thing you do before you pick up your weapon is you're going to treat it as if it were loaded. So you're going to keep it facing down and away from anybody. Next, you are going to eject the magazine. Keeping the magazine away from the firearm, you can set it down. Next thing you're going to do is you are going to unlock the slide lock. You are going to visually and manually inspect your weapon. Visually meaning you're going to look down the chamber and make sure that there is no round in the chamber. Manually, you can stick your finger in, inspect the chamber, and make sure there is no round in there as well. Next, you're going to unlock your slide lock and slide it forward, keeping an eye on your chamber the whole time, making sure nothing is in there. Now, if you were going to hand your firearm off to somebody, you would keep your slide lock open, visually, manually inspect your weapon, and then you keep the chamber open so that they can see the weapon as you hand it off to them. So the second weapon we're going to go over today is a shotgun. The shotgun is a 20 gauge Western field. It is pump action and breech loaded. Now before you pick it up, you want to remember to treat every weapon as if it were loaded. And then you're going to face it downward as well, away from anybody. To clear the weapon, you're going to bring it back, and you're going to visually and manually inspect the chamber. Visually seeing down to see if there's anything in there, and manually checking as well. Nothing's in there. And then you can slide it forward. If I were to hand this weapon off to somebody, I would keep it open, visually and manually inspect again, and then I would turn it so the person could see down the chamber as well to see that it was clear. Third thing we're going to go over today is proper technique on shooting your weapon. Now, when you get to the range, you want to remember 2 things. You want to remember your eye protection as well as your ear protection. Then, when you're about to shoot, I'm going to pick up my weapon. There is nothing in the chamber and no magazine in. I'm going to take my magazine, want to make sure that the rounds are facing the right way, and insert it. And then I'm going to unlock the slide and watch it go forward, watching a round go into the chamber. Now you have a live firearm. So now I have a live firearm and I'm getting ready to shoot, so I'm going to want to make sure that my eye pro and my ear pro are on. I'm going to face towards my targets, having my feet shoulder length width apart and then one with a slight step back, keeping my feet towards the target. Picking up my firearm, keeping my finger off the trigger until I'm ready to shoot, pointing at my target, and then shooting. And then I've made my first shot. And then I can set the weapon down. And that's how you shoot your target.